cause of kids get death now is guns and gunfire. And that is unacceptable. But I want to thank the fast response of our officers. Guns are quick. They don't give you much time. So even in a remarkably fast response, there was not enough time. And those guns stole precious lives from us today in Nashville. And in this dark hour, let us support each other. Let us go and hug our children a little bit closer tonight. And thank you all for being here, and I want to ask Chief Drake to come and give us an update.
Thank you, Mayor Cooper. Again, thank you all for being here. Just an update from today's press conference. We've identified the shooter as Audrey Hale, 28-year-old female that lived in the Nashville area. We have investigations ongoing now at the residence on Brightwood Avenue. And we have made contact with the father that lived at that residence and are putting together more information. We've also determined there were maps drawn of the school in detail of surveillance, entry points, etc. We know and believe that entry was gained through shooting through one of the doors is how they actually got into the school. I want to take the time to at least say, and I won't say the victims' names, I'll let Don say that, but out of the 6 victims, 3 adults, 3 of those were children. 2 of them were age 9. 1 was 8, about to be 9. All the families have been contacted. The victims' families have been contacted as well. My thoughts and prayers go out to the family. When we send our kids to school or to any place of safety, we expect them to live, learn, have fun, and come back from that day's experience. We don't anticipate things like this. And I want to say thank you to our partners, to Chief Swan, to Glenn Funk, to our mayor for his support, to our federal partners. But also I want to say thank you to our first responders who got there and immediately went in and addressed the threat of someone that had multiple rounds of ammunition, prepared for a confrontation with law enforcement, prepared to do more harm than was actually done, and we were able to stop the threat, and unfortunately, 6 victims. So my thoughts and prayers again, but the praise go to the men and women. As I've said before, we will not wait. I was hoping this day would never ever come here in the city, but we would never wait to make entry and to go in and to stop a threat, especially when it deals with our children. So thank you. So, just me, but not Tony.
I'm going to go over the victims' names with you now. The 3 9-year-olds who were killed: Evelyn Dickhouse, William Kinney, Hallie Scruggs. 3 adults: Mike Hill, a custodian, age 61, Cynthia Peak, to my understanding, a substitute teacher, age 61, and Catherine Kuntz, age 60. As Chief Drake said, we have identified the active shooter as Audrey Elizabeth Hale, age 28. We'll take just a few questions if you have any. Yes, we do, Chief.
Yes, from our investigations tell us that she was a former student at the school. I don't know what grade she's attended or grades, but we do firmly believe she was a student there.
Does she identify as transgender?
She does identify as transgender, yes.
Is there any reason to believe the shooter first went to the church before going to the
give you that information. So we know that the minute the calls came in, we responded to the church, so to the school. So it was 5 officers that immediately went in and addressed. We have video that we're going to release, but you can see in the video, you can hear gunfire going on as they're in the school. They address the threat and take that threat down. What do we know about the weapon? So we know there were 2 AR-style weapons, one a rifle, another was an AR-style pistol, and the other was a handgun. We believe 2 of those may have been obtained legally, locally here. Was what? There was some, I don't know her exact capacity within the school, but it was higher up in Nashville. Unsure. I believe one may have been, but I can't confirm that. No history at all.
And no motive at this point? Anything discovered in the apartment house?
No, we have a manifesto. We have some writings that we're going over that pertain to this day, the actual incident. We have a map drawn out of how this was all going to take place. There's right now a theory that we may be able to talk about later, but it's not confirmed, and so we'll put that out as soon as we can.
Authorities there in Nashville, Tennessee, reading the names of the 3 elementary students and 3 staffers who were killed there in Nashville, Tennessee. 2 9-year-olds, an 8-year-old. Horrific news, just horrific news there in Nashville, Tennessee, there from the mayor, police chief, and other authorities today, updating us on this case, and also some very detailed information that they seem to have from the 28-year-old shooter who went into that school today.
Yeah, so they're still gathering evidence. They said they're speaking with the father of the shooter right now, gone to the home that she was at already, have found what appears to be a manifesto, drawn maps of the entry points, and as well have learned that she shot her way through a door in order to get some access into the school, and sadly to carry out this school shooting where 6 people died. So we'll have a further recap for you, and of course we're working with our Nashville partners to learn as much as we can. In the meantime, we also want to come back here at home and see what's going on, especially what's going on outdoors. We do have media